If you want to learn one Vietnamese salad, it's got to be this one, Gỏi Gá. My name is Mai Pham, chef owner of Lemongrass Restaurant and Star Ginger in Sacramento. But today we are in Ho Chi Minh City and in this beautiful kitchen at the Albion Kitchen restaurant and here at the M Gallery Hotel. Today we're going to make a very traditional, very typical, but very good Vietnamese chicken salad. The most important thing is really the dressing. And the dressing is made with nước mắm or fish sauce, sugar that's been cooked together, and it sort of has a really nice texture, almost like a fish sauce honey, we call it. And so it's thick, and so it'll coat the vegetables really well. We have simple ingredients. This dish is about simple ingredients, but very, very complex flavors. Chicken, this has just been blanched, right, and then hand shredded. And also we have tofu. So this idea here is how do we consume slightly less animal protein and more of plant-based protein. So we're gonna cut it. We're gonna do half and half. And really, it's really a wonderful dish, the way that it's combined and also have different textures. So the way that I would like to have this salad made is you add your chicken down first, and you're going to marinate it first, right? Lightly marinate with the dressing, which is made of nước mắm, okay? Got tofu in here. And we said 50-50. A little bit of onions to give it that really, just a little bit of that desirable funk, right, from onions. And now I'm going to add some fish sauce to it without the greens. And also the idea here is that when you mix this together, it's okay to be a little rough with it because you want it to penetrate the chicken, right? You don't want to put vegetables in at this point because it'll bruise the vegetables, and that's a no-no, right? I think I need a little bit more sauce to make the chicken really glossy and very well seasoned, okay? At this point, this is important. We're gonna add the fresh herbs in first, right? And you can use Thai basil, which we have here, and just go ahead and use the whole top sprigs, right? Actually, the most intense flavor of herb is sometimes in its tiny little stems, right? So there we go. And then we have red perilla and we have green perilla, and they're very, very lovely. And together with mint, then we're gonna put this into the salad. And I love fresh herbs, so I'm gonna put some more here. This is rau rum, which some people call Vietnamese mint. It's peppery, and it's really a must in Vietnamese salads. And of course, we also have some cilantro. So this becomes really a beautiful chicken salad with fresh herbs, right? And again, not in small amounts, but quite a lot. I'm gonna put saw leaf herb in here. This is a saw leaf. It looks like a saw leaf here, right? Put in here. And I'm gonna toss it just a little bit. And at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and put the remaining ingredients. So it calls for shredded cabbage. And what you want to do is shred it really thin, and you shock it in ice water. And so it becomes very feathery and very easy, and it's just a lovely texture in your mouth. A small amount of red cabbage, white cabbage, and this is the pickle. This is a very, very traditional, something that a Vietnamese home would always have is pickle, carrots, and daikon. So there it goes. It gives it a slight complexity, slight funk. It looks well tossed right now, and once I added the vegetables, it looks a little dry, so I'm gonna add a little bit more. And at this point, I'm gonna put in some fresh fried shallots, good old roasted peanuts. It always makes the salad, right? I'm gonna toss it now and transfer it to this dish, this plate, right? And you notice that it's not heavily dressed, and that's the way it should be. And when you eat it at the Vietnamese table, usually you have a little side of dipping sauce, which is like our dressing. And if you were to kind of like tartness, you can also serve a wedge of lime or lemon or a calamansi with this. And again, if you wanted to kind of like do a restaurant thing, right, where you put a little sauce on and make it a little shiny. Okay, and it looks like it will look better with a little bit of peanuts. And a beautiful salad deserves some flowers, right? So here we go. Beautiful salad that is usually served in Vietnam year-round. And actually, another way to think about this is that it's not a salad course, but part of a meal. So you could serve this as part of the meal, and what that does, it's really creates a counterpoint to like a hot dish, a clay pot dish with tofu and shrimp or a soup, and then all of a sudden you have the beautiful salad that you eat it with the meal, and the flavor and the total experience is really balanced and sort of, you know, completes the whole spectrum of flavors. And here we have it. Vietnamese cabbage salad with chicken, tofu, and peanuts.